For as long as I can remember, they've been with me. Whispering, watching, urging me to do things I'd never do on my own. It started when I was 13. I'd hear voices, soft at first, just a murmur in the back of my mind. But over time, they became louder, more insistent. At first, I tried to ignore them. I prayed, went to church, tried therapy. Nothing worked. It wasn't long before the whispers turned into commands. They didn't want me to just listen, they wanted me to kill. The first time was an accident. Or at least that's what I tell myself to help me sleep at night. I was babysitting a neighbor's kid, little Timmy. Sweet boy, always running around, full of life. The whispers started as soon as his parents left, crawling under my skin, gnawing at my thoughts. I tried to push them away, but by the time I came to my senses, Timmy's body was at the bottom of the stairs, neck bent at an unnatural angle. The police called it an accident. They believed me when I cried. After all, I was just a teenage girl. How could I hurt anyone? But deep down, I knew. It wasn't an accident. The spirits, the things that follow me, haunt me, they wanted Timmy dead, and I had no choice but to obey. I've been running from them ever since. I moved from town to town, never staying in one place too long, trying to stay ahead of the voices. But no matter where I go, they always find me. And the killings continue. I don't want to do it. I swear I don't. But when the whispers start, when they crawl into my head and squeeze my mind like a vice, I lose control. I remember each death like a nightmare. The way my hands move without my command, the way the bodies fall, lifeless, and the silence that follows, the brief peace before the whispers return. They never let me rest. Never let me forget what I've done. The worst part? They don't leave any evidence. Every crime scene is perfect, cleaned as if nothing ever happened. No fingerprints, no hair, no DNA. Just a body, and me, standing over it, gasping for breath as the whispers finally recede. I've killed 12 people so far. 12 lives taken because of these spirits. Sometimes I wonder why they picked me. What I did to deserve this fate. But the voices never answer those questions. They only push me forward, push me to kill again. It's been 3 months since my last kill. The longest I've ever gone without hearing the whispers. I let myself believe, just for a moment, that maybe it's over. Maybe they've left me. I even dare to feel hope. That's when I meet Daniel. He's kind, gentle in a way I haven't experienced in years. We meet at a coffee shop, his smile disarming, and before I know it, we're talking. One coffee date turns into 2, then 3. I tell him my name is Sarah. I don't use my real name anymore. Too dangerous. For the first time in years, I feel normal. I start to believe that maybe, just maybe, I can have a life that isn't filled with blood and death. I even let myself dream of a future with him, a future where I'm free from the spirits. But of course, the peace doesn't last. It starts with a small whisper, barely noticeable at first. I try to ignore it, focus on Daniel. But the voices grow louder. They always do. And soon, I can't pretend anymore. I'm at his apartment when it happens. We're sitting on the couch, watching some movie I can't even remember the name of, when the whispers start screaming. They want me to kill him. They always want more blood. I stand up abruptly, my body moving on its own. Daniel looks up at me, confused. You okay, Sarah? I'm not. I haven't been okay in years. But I can't tell him that. I need to go, I stammer, backing away. He reaches for me, concern in his eyes. Hey, talk to me. What's going on? I can't. I need to get out. I need to leave before the voices take control. But before I can move, I feel it, an overwhelming force, stronger than ever before. My hands reach for the knife on the counter. I try to stop myself, but it's no use. This is it. I am going to kill him. But just as my fingers close around the handle, something happens. The voices, they stop. For the first time, they go completely silent. The knife clatters to the floor, my body suddenly my own again. I gasp, stumbling backward. What the hell just happened? Daniel stands up, watching me carefully. There's something in his eyes, something I hadn't noticed before. You're not the only one they've been haunting, Sarah, he says softly, his voice eerily calm. My blood runs cold. What are you talking about? They've been with me too. 4 years. He steps closer, and suddenly, everything clicks into place. The chance meeting, the way I felt drawn to him. It wasn't random. It was the spirits. They brought us together. What do you mean? I whisper, backing away. Daniel sighs. They are not just haunting you. They are choosing you. We are connected, Sarah. They brought me to you because they want something more. The air in the room feels thick, heavy. My heart races as the realization sinks in. This was never about me killing people to satisfy the spirits. It was never just about murder. They'd been grooming me. For what, I still didn't know. Suddenly, Daniel's face twists into something darker, his expression no longer the gentle man I thought I knew. They want you to stay. With me. I feel a surge of terror. This was the twist. This was why they'd gone silent, because Daniel was part of it. He wasn't a victim, he was a conduit. They wanted me to stay, to join him in this nightmare, forever feeding the spirits. I turn and run. My heart pounds in my chest as I sprint down the hallway, out the door, into the night. Behind me, I can hear Daniel calling my name, but I don't stop. I can never stop. They'll find me again. They always do. But I'll keep running. Until the day I can't.